So we did just get some new details about Fallout 4 Nuka World, which is going to be the last DLC for Fallout 4. These details come from the Steam page, and it's actually a little bit more interesting than you would think. So from the trailer, we couldn't tell all too much, except it was some sort of amusement park, and there were some raiders inside of it. But I'll just read directly from the Steam page now. It says, take a trip to Nuka World, a vast amusement park, now a lawless city of raiders. Explore an all-new region and an open wasteland and park zones like Safari Adventure, Dry Rock Gulch, Kitty Kingdom, and the Galactic Zone. Lead lethal gangs of raiders and use them to conquer settlements, bending the Commonwealth to your will. Nuka World features new quests, raiders, weapons, creatures, and more. Enjoy the ride. So now I'm going to overanalyze this and kind of break it down sentence by sentence. So take a trip to Nuka World, the vast amusement park, now a lawless city of raiders. So this kind of confirms what a lot of people were speculating, that Nuka World was simply a raider city and kind of taken over by raiders. In the trailer, you could see a lot of raiders standing outside of Nuka World, so that's nothing too crazy. I think a lot of people expected that. So now it says explore an all-new region with an open wasteland and park zones like Safari Adventure. So I'm not sure what that means. That could lead to some new animals in the game. It does say we're going to get some new creatures, so maybe we'll get like giraffes and elephants, or irradiated giraffes and elephants. That would be really cool. I would be really excited to see something like that. I don't know about you, but I don't know. For whatever reason, that would tickle my fancy. So that is the Safari Adventure. The Dry Rock Gulch, I have no idea what that is. I don't think anyone can really speculate much about that without going over anything like that. Kitty Kingdom, so maybe some kids in there, some raider children. Again, not really sure what to see there. That one, there's not much to go off of for those ones. But Galactic Zone should be pretty interesting. This might be, a lot of people were complaining that aliens didn't play a bigger role in Fallout. They were really cool and all that. So maybe Galactic Zone will become some kind of alternate reality thing where you could battle aliens or something like that. I doubt they'll have captured aliens, but something like that could be cool. But I have a feeling Galactic Zone, whether it be real or fake or however it's transpired in the game, that could have something to do with aliens. So now I think this is arguably the most important sentence of this. So lead lethal gangs of raiders and use them to conquer settlements, bending the Commonwealth to your will. So that is huge. I mean, that is not conveyed in the trailer at all, if you ask me. But basically what that sounds like is we can recruit raiders in some kind of setting. I don't know if we have to be like do a bunch of quests to recruit them first or something like that. But then we could conquer settlements. So that opens a world of possibilities. I don't know. I assume there'll be new settlements added by this, if this was such a big mechanic going to be added by the DLC. So I assume Nuka World itself will add some settlements. But I mean, the possibilities for that, again, there's a lot to go on. So first and foremost, the question that pops into my head is, are these settlements we build, or are they going to be built by the game? So right now in Fallout 4, a lot of the settlements are left as more of a blank slate. So Red Rocket Truck Shop, is there a settlement going on there to an extent? Kind of, but not really. Same thing with Preston Settlement. I mean, there's something going on, but frankly, if you're a upper level with some powerful weapons and power armor, you could wipe out 80% of the settlements in Fallout 4 right now, no problem. The ones that pop into my head that you couldn't would be like Covenant and maybe Castle after the Minutemen take it over. That would give a little bit more resistance. But is there going to be some kind of mechanic as a result of this that leads to settlements building themselves up and creating their own kind of defenses and structures? That would be absolutely awesome. I don't know if this will be added to the regular Fallout world, because frankly I just don't see how that could be added. But maybe in the DLC world that'll be a thing. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just be pre-generated, pre-created settlements. But I don't know. It seems like there's not a ton of land going to be added by this new DLC. At least that's the impression I'm getting. It's just going to be this amusement park. So I don't know. I'm really curious as to how that's going to work. I think that sounds like an amazing feature. I'm really excited for that. Attacking settlements is something I think that should have been in Fallout from the beginning, but unfortunately it was not. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. That's my favorite little line of this. We do have one more line, obviously, and so for bending comment, Nuka World will feature new quests, raiders, weapons, creatures, and more. Enjoy the ride. So obviously that is kind of just a blanket. There's nothing we can analyze too much about that. I assume we were going to get new quests. I assumed everyone knew we were going to get, actually, the new raiders part could be a little bit interesting. Does this mean new types of raiders? I assume that could be kind of cool, but again, it depends on how they handle this. Is it just going to be a raider with slightly different armor and a slightly different gun? And I'm sure there'll be some like clown raiders or something like that, given it is an amusement park. New weapons, creatures, and more. I really hope we get that that costume, the Nuka-Cola costume we see in the trailer. I did say that in my like quick trailer analysis, but I think that would be something really cool, so hoping for that. And one thing I do want to note is I think this could be Hershey Park. So if you don't know, Hershey Park is located in Pennsylvania, which is relatively close to Boston, the closest amusement park to Boston. And I don't know, just I was reading about that online. There's nothing to really back that up yet, nor does this, add anything to back that up. But I just thought that was an interesting tidbit that this could be Hershey Park, or today's Hershey Park, after a, nuclear war. So as always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to comment down below what was your favorite little tidbit that we saw from this. I think this is actually a really telling about this content on Steam. But yeah, so again, thanks for watching.